I know I'm not the best out there right now, but I know there's something inside of me. I have a passion, a soul, a dream, yeah, and gotta do what's right for me, yeah. Pursue my dream. He gave me the gift, now I can see. I gotta pursue my dream. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's something deep down inside of me. I gotta pursue my dream. Pursue my dream. You gotta know when season's right. And don't let it pass you by. And go ahead, stand in line. It's your time. He called your name, 'cause it's your time. It's been prophesied. It's been prophesied. I'll be greatness with God on my side. I'll be greatness with God on my side. I gotta pursue my dream. Even in the midst of my pride, He would allow the clocks to rewind. No matter what comes and goes, doors will remain if I stay the same. You gotta know when season's right. And don't let it pass you by. And go ahead, stand
Hey,
in
sis,
line.
welcome to HerWay, UnLocked. Now, this is a space where real women share real stories and walk boldly in their purpose. I'm your host, Miss Truth, and I am the founder of Finding You Sis. I'm here to inspire you to heal, grow, and boldly live her way. Now, let's get into today's conversation. All right, everyone, welcome to Her Way Unlocked. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Get our likes up. That's what we want. Whether you're streaming from YouTube or Facebook, make sure you share this broadcast. All right, you all. So we actually have a brand new podcast. It's presented by Finding You Sis. And the name of the podcast is Her Way Unlocked because we truly believe that it's about her journey, her voice, and her way. And every episode, we are going to be highlighting a woman's voice and her sharing her story, her journey of how she has become the woman that she is today and sharing her story, like I said, her unapologetically authentic way. So you can actually view our podcast on social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and shortly we'll also be able to stream on Instagram as well. But our episodes will be weekly on Sundays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you tune in. We can't wait to have you. So I am so excited today, you all. I have a very, very special guest on this podcast, and I could not think of anyone else better to be able to share this platform with today. It is my girl, my one of my best friends. I'll say that. She doesn't know it, but I'm sure she does. But one of my best friends, and her name is Coach P. And I'm so excited to be able to share her, introduce her to the world, and have her come on this podcast. And I mean, she's just a ray of light. So, this podcast today, our topic is our main topic is becoming her, and we're going to talk about how she has stepped into her new identity, the healed version of herself. Whatever she wants to share today, we want to definitely give her that platform and share that. So, before I get into it, I'm going to share a little brief story, a backstory of how we met and you make sure you help me with this, help me fill in the gaps, because like I told you
For
before, I'm not good with with dates and all that kind of stuff. So I may leave out some things in the timeline, but I just want you to know that I want the audience to know, hey, a little bit about us. Okay, so pretty much I met Coach P. It's been over 10 years ago. So has it been about 10 years? Maybe 10, 15 years, something like that.
It's definitely been, I'd say, closer to maybe 12, almost 13 years.
Okay. See, I know you would be able to help me out with that. So maybe 13 years. And I just remember meeting her in a call center. I'm not going to say the name of the call center, but we met at a call center, right? And one of the things that I was instantly drawn to with her was her smile, the radiance, everything about her. I mean, she was a boss, just seeing representation of a woman that looks like me in leadership was always amazing to me. Um, you really inspired me. I want to say that you really inspired me to grow in that company. You were always helping just not just myself, but other people continue to grow in whatever area. And that's one of the things I really love because I said, you know what, she is not someone who is just trying to get it all for herself, but she is about helping bring people up to where she's at, or even beyond that. And I just appreciated that so much about you. Not only that, I just look forward to seeing you every single day. And she didn't know it, guys, that I was broken at that time when I met her. I was super broken, going through so much. And when I moved to Atlanta and met her, I was like, wow, I needed a friend. So not only did I find a coworker, a safe space to be able to really, a safe space in you, but I found a true friend. And it was someone that it's grown. Our friendship has grown over the years. Our friendship has also been tested because with anything good, there comes test, right? But at the end of the day, she's always been true to who she is. And that is one of the things that I loved about her. So, like I said, she was a boss at work. And even outside of work, she was always looking for opportunities. Like she was always a boss. Like she was always bossing it every single time. And that's one of the things I really loved. And not only that, you were always been a shoulder to cry on. If I needed someone, a safe space to be able to talk, you were that space, that safe space. She was always that. And not only that, like I said, I was so broken and I needed a friend, and she was truly that for me. So I can say so much and I can go on and on and on about it literally for the whole segment about what this woman has been for me and what we've been for each other. But I want to definitely get into it so that you all can hear her story. So, welcome to the podcast, Coach P. How are you doing? Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you for having me. I'm doing amazing. It's a blessing and an honor. I always love to support literally everything that you have going on. And just hearing you reflect over how we met, I mean, and you became one of my best friends at that time when we met, and you didn't even know it. I didn't know what you were dealing with on the inside because of the way that you carry yourself, always with professionalism, love, and
you.
support, literally since day one, since I've known you. And that stood out for me. And during the time that our friendship was tested, it was because I saw you as my friend, and I had to really sit, over the years, like I was being possessive, like you were just, I share you with anybody. And I know this sounds really bad, but you were just such a genuinely loving soul. And, how it is in the call center and, any work environment, everybody's like their work bestie. You were my work bestie. Like I used to look forward. I knew that they would be good when we were together, and executed everything so well. And it even showed with the way that we grew together in the company. It was like, okay, we're here to doing it, we're getting the job done. And you've maintained that consistency over I would say, yeah, it's at least 12 years, because my son is almost 14, and I don't even think he was like a year old when we met. So
Yeah.
we have been connected on this journey for some time, and I'm so proud of you and what you've accomplished. And this is such a blessing to be able to show up and support you. Finding you, sis, has been such a huge blessing to my life. Just the sisterhood that's been cultivated, the love and support and encouragement, and even you use your brand to help me as I build my own. Internally and eternally, inherently grateful to be here. So, hello everyone. I am Coach P, Patrice, but Coach P is much easier. It just rolls off the tongue. So I'm Coach P and CEO of Commit to Fit Mind and Body. And essentially, what my brand does, we help busy professionals, especially women, men and women over the age of the 40, reclaim their health. It's so crucial that we take control of our health as we age. One of the things I do is I provide practical nutrition, intentional movement, and also incorporate mental and physical fitness. That's why it's called mind and body, because wellness is comprehensive. And there are so many other facets of wellness to account for, but I'm a homeschooling mom, a caregiver to a special needs son. So again, that's another reason why Finding You Sis has been such a blessing in my life, because carrying the weight of the world is enough as a parent and then caregiver to a special needs child while building a brand, sisterhood and all that it encompasses. So I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to share a little bit about my journey and who I am. And ended up with my bestie, really.
I love it. I love it. Well, I'm just so excited to have you. I mean, one of the things that we were talking about, I was talking a little bit about earlier, is just the way that you've always maintained, like being a boss, whether it was at your 9 to 5 or, outside of work, you always did the best, everything that you could to manage everything. And like you said, having a son, being a mom, having a business and just doing everything, what you do for your family and your friends and just showing up all the time. I don't know how you do it. Like a lot of times I'm like, did she sleep? Because I'm always seeing you, whether it's posting online, even the content creator that you are, like you're always up. You're always doing a voiceover. I mean, you're always doing something. And it actually for myself, what it does is I'm like, okay, I need to level up a little bit. Like I'm sleeping too much, obviously, because she is out here just doing it. So I always look forward to seeing your post and you being in your creative space. It really does something for me. So, I tell you this all the time offline, like I'm texting you, oh, I like that picture. Oh, look what she did. It's always something that's getting into the face of the people. So you are good at what you do. So I just wanted to say that. So let's kind of start the conversation a little bit. How did you get here? Like, I want to know truly, like, how did you become her? Like, what did your journey, what did that look like for you? Where did it start?
There have been levels come the woman that I am today. Started with, I've had to sit with and really just rediscover who I am, and the journey of motherhood has helped me tremendously. That and I didn't realize how many areas of improvement I really had and things I needed to improve within myself and how much I needed to grow until I became a mom. And I've always wanted to, growing up, I had the mindset instilled in me of, you heard of perfect Patty? Well, perfectionism was like not really drilled into me, but that was the level of expectation to be the best. Where my work ethic comes from, my mom and dad and my grandmother, like they're always working, always getting the job done. So that was instilled in me. What I didn't understand was that I was also burning myself out. And I was also people pleasing and sacrificing a lot of and I got lost. So it's like trying to work and build and even committed. That was really me telling myself I need to commit to my own fitness journey. When I had my son, I put on a lot of weight, and it was one of those things where I was carrying it so well that I didn't even realize that I was almost 200 pounds,
Wow.
overnight. Seems like for years.
Mm-hmm.
It was several years old and I was still carrying weight. But it was
Right.
also the weight of the world and me trying to show in that same level of perfection,
Mm-hmm.
and not really taking the time to press and deal with me. I went straight back to work. I probably had post, but I just, we push through things. That's inherently who
Mm-hmm.
we are. We just get the job done.
Right.
And I realized, okay, I'm not taking care of me. I'm not taking care of my mind. I'm not taking care of my body. So my commitment initially was to myself. And then I started, just a really group on Facebook, just a group where, hey, we're on this journey together to get better. But over the years, I've understand that I'm not alone. Like there are other people who are on different journeys in the same. We're all needing
Mm-hmm.
to reconnect with who we are. We all need to honor ourselves. We need to bodies and take the time to decompress and heal our mind, build that inner child. So there's so many
Yeah.
levels to it, but that was where it began, just really acknowledging the brokenness that was within me, within my mind, within my body, my bad habits, and then finding ways. I'm a nerd by nature, so doing the research to figure out
Mm-hmm.
how can I overcome this. I'm a homeopath as best I can be, so trying to find natural ways to heal my body, heal my mind.
Mm-hmm.
That was where it started for me. And now it's just a daily commitment still to myself, but now to literally everybody that I can contact with. If you tell me something is going wrong,
Mm-hmm.
try to start figuring out what I can do to help you get better and to grow. And, to earlier, that's just in my nature. That's in me is like, I
Mm-hmm.
got to get it done. I'm going to take
Go get it.
responsibility and try to figure it out. And I can, that's who we are. Same way.
Yeah.
You keep me so
Mm-hmm.
motivated. Like, I know you're up working super late and you're still like, even setting up, your podcast. I'm so proud of you because you always do the work, and it keeps me gets heavy. And there are times
Yeah.
where I just want to throw in the towel and say I'm done. But watching
Mm-hmm.
you, it's like my sis is doing this, so get back up. Do at least one increasing activity, because you're doing it, and it's not competition. It's we support each other.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things I really truly love because there's times where we're on the phone and we're working. Like we're on the phone together. And I just told you the other day, I was like, look, I get more done when I'm talking to you on the phone because I know it's not like we'll have our moments where we're talking about the personal and life and just catching up. But then it's always a moment of, hey, we gotta work. We gotta get to our purpose. Like we have to always make sure we're taking time to work on us and in our business. And so I just want to say the accountability is always there, and that's why I love connecting with you even outside of things and just, hey, what are you doing, let's do a quick check-in. And that's what I appreciate as well. But I also want to go back to something that you said earlier, and you were saying that you had gained a lot of weight. So kind of tell everybody what made you, like, how did you come out of that? Because I've kind of been up and down with my weight over the years. There's times where I personally lost 100 pounds. I tried different diets. Things have been hard for me over the course of time. And I appreciate knowing that, okay, you actually been there, but you've done it and you've kept it off. So, I mean, how did you get to that point where did you just wake up one day and was like, I'm just going to do this? Like, was there an aha moment? Like, what happened? Like, what transpired and motivated you just to get up and lose all this weight and look great? Like, you look fantastic. Like, what did you do? What did that moment look like for
Well,
you?
thank you. There was definitely an aha moment, and it was several years ago, which is when I really took brand and took myself seriously to do the work. I was at the jazz festival that comes every year here in Atlanta, and with my best friend, and we ran into some other friends from high school. We took this, style picture, and I looked at myself compared to them, and Violet, when she ate the blueberry, I had on like a blue shirt, and I was around like Violet, and I'm like, okay, are y'all really not my friends? Because nobody told me. Like, the heaviest I ever was like 120. And it's funny what
Wow.
we think we are. When I thought I was at
Mhm.
120, like now
Mhm.
almost 200 pounds. And I'm like, was anybody to tell me? Because, but, that goes back to people saying you wear it well. Like, what does that
Right.
even mean? Right. Like,
Yeah.
I'm grateful, that I can still pull it off. But at the same time, I wasn't healthy. And
Mm.
looking at that picture, I was like, something's got to give. Like, I was slumped over, and I could even see it in my body language and just how I felt within myself, not alone how I looked. And the light bulb went off. It was like, nothing changes if nothing changes. So you've got
Mm.
to do the work, you make some changes. And simultaneously, it was around the time where my son started having seizures
Mm.
and keto for him. And it was
Okay.
just easier to just cook everything all together. Keto
Mhm.
helped change my life, in terms of understanding how food really works and finding healthy alternatives to even some of my favorites. Like chocolate cake is my favorite, brownies. So I'm removing
Oh, yeah.
the unhealthy carbs and sugar,
Mhm.
so it's one of the things I love is teaching that you can still enjoy, like you don't have to punish yourself trying to be healthy.
Right,
Um,
right.
but it was I tried literally all types of crazy diet supplements for a while, and they worked, but I didn't want to get stuck spending a ton and having to commit to products,
Mhm.
specific products to me lose and maintain my weight loss. Like I want to be able to indulge. If I want nachos, be able to indulge and not have to worry about, you know, falling off the deep end and going back down that hole of unhing. Like, so it was learning the practices, learning how to implement little things, reasonably priced things, engaging my body, light exercises until I can work to the more extensive workouts. It's all about making that commitment and that journey to yourself, one day, one step, one meal at a time. Just show for yourself.
Yes.
That's the most important thing. So it's taken time over the years. That's a
Yeah.
big key, is to unlearn
Yes.
misinformation that's been put out.
Mhm.
Like I said, mindset that you have to eat like a bird and you have to deny yourself. You don't have to do that to
Mhm.
stay healthy.
Right.
So just that, yeah, that was the aha moment for me. Like that picture at that jazz fest, and I still have that. I use it a lot of times, even in my social media content,
Right.
because that was the aha for me. To just say
Mm.
enough is enough. And
Mhm.
everybody, I've seen people that have like their bikini or something, and they'll be like, okay, this is my goal into that.
Yes.
I did the reverse
Mhm.
with that photo, and I said, I don't want to go back to that. I'm going to
Mm.
find a strategic and a reasonable way to not go back to her, because she was broken. She didn't love herself enough to take care
Wow.
of her body to mind. And so
Wow.
now every time I see that picture, show up
Yeah.
for you, and then show other people how to show up for themselves.
I love that. I love that. Using that picture as a motivation. All right, I'm going to pause for just a second because I know with this video, I mean, she is throwing so much at us at this time. If you are watching right now, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, wherever you're watching us from, I want you to find the comment section and comment down below. You know, maybe where you're at. Let us know where you're tuning in from, because we are definitely going to take a moment to respond to you during this broadcast time. But take a moment to tell us where you're from, and if you are somebody that is working on some goals, maybe you can identify with Coach P, what she's saying, and you've been there before, and you're just like, you know what, I don't like where I'm at. You don't like where you're currently at now, and you're looking for a change. We're looking ahead, like this is 2020, 2026 is right in front of us. So if you are someone who has goals that you want to reach, comment down below. It's fitness time. Just something like that. It's fitness time. Comment down below. Let us know. This is a community. We're about talking, engaging, and getting to know you all, and really touching those points. So if you are someone who is just like, you know what, I've been stuck for a long time, I'm ready to go, I'm tired, like how you said, Coach, you were saying, like, I looked at everybody around me and I'm like, it's go time. You know what? You can do, it's fitness time or it's go time. Whichever one you want to post. We
I love
understand where you're at. Comment, yeah, it's go time. Comment is go time. I love that.
it's go
And let us know so we can really connect with you, because that's what it's all about. I've been on my journey for a very long time, and Coach P is someone who's currently helping me out as well, in this space, because it's not always easy, and that accountability is something that I know for myself is something that I need. And not only that, but she didn't get into this part yet, but she is really good with, has meal plans, like guides. I mean, you name it, she has it all to really set you up and get you where you need to be. So I definitely want to take a moment to share that and get the audience and everybody involved. But my next question that I have for you is, once you found out what that aha moment was for you, did you have to let go of anything? Like, was there anything, did you have to give up a whole lot? I know you said that you tried with keto, like trying to make things, whether it's meals or different foods that were where you didn't feel like you were giving up so much. But was there something, well, it didn't have to be food, but did you have to give up people, maybe relationships? Was there any moment where you just like, I have to let go of something in order to get to where you are today, this successful woman? Like, is there any moments that you can think of where you had to give up some things?
I absolutely did. I had to let go of some people, but
Mm-hmm.
guilt and shame.
Mm.
Those were two things that
Wow.
were weighing me down as well. Just the shame of allowing myself to get to this point where I was, and just the guilt of using food as a vice. Food became like it was therapy for me. I would eat my way through situations and just power through with work, give up
Mm.
unhealthy habits. And
Mhm.
yeah, I did give up a lot of food. Like I said, I didn't give them up all the way. It was
Mhm.
gradual. And then I tried to find healthy alternatives. So anybody who knows me knows I love Mexican food, Asian food, and chocolate,
Mhm.
everything. Cake especially is one of my favorites. But also didn't want to start denying myself because, I mean, anybody's the ability to backslide sometimes. Like I know if I just go cold turkey, that's not going to work for me. So, okay, I do like nachos. Well, they make low carb tortillas as well. Let me try those. And just finding healthy alternatives on the way, finding what works, what doesn't work, and then cleansing my body. So, two, I absolutely always do. I will do a detox, just, to flush out. And then I just take a mental break, whether it's a mental break from work and social media, that time to decompress. That's important. That's also a part of
Mhm.
showing up for you, because
Absolutely.
we give so much to our families, our jobs, our friends, to everything in our circumference. Very seldom is it reciprocated, or do we pour back into ourselves. I had to give up people pleasing.
That's a
When
good
people
one.
out and people offer
Mhm.
you things, learning how to say, learning the strength and say no. And it's an ongoing job. I'm still learning all of this at the same time. That's why I
Mm.
say it's a commitment. Just like we commit ourselves to everything else, we have to show up every single day to make those positive changes for our future selves. Before I was working out to lose weight. Now I'm working out so that when I'm 94, like my grandmother and my great grandmother, I can walk
Mhm.
stairs, get up and down off the potty, to do
Yeah.
those things. So it's about strength and mobility, and not going back to the broken that photo.
Wow. I
I let
love
go of
that.
her. I'm
Yeah.
grateful for her, because
Mhm.
I wouldn't be on this journey if it wasn't for her. We went through a lot, and I'm proud of the work we did to get here now. But I let her
Yes.
go.
Wow. I love that. You stated some really important things about, just being committed and the people pleasing is, I feel like it hurts a lot of people. I've been that person too, just always people pleasing. And I'm thinking like, I have to please everybody around me first and then think about my happiness and what's best for me. But in actuality, it should have been the other way around. Like, I can't show up as my best self for anybody if I'm not showing up for myself, in the ways that I really need to. So it's really important, I think, as people to recognize where you're at. And if there's something that you need or you want to do, just if you're not able to do it by yourself, that's why we have people like you as a coach to be able to plug into and help us along that journey. And one of the things I also love about excuse me, about you being a coach is you're like, look, anytime I need you, I'm just a phone call away. And not many people can say that they have that. And so I think that that's one of the things that you model very, very well in your fitness space and Commit to Fit. And so um, I just want to say this. I know we've taken some time and gave everybody an opportunity to get to know you a little bit. We're definitely going to have you come back on the broadcast because there's so much I know that we can talk about and so many questions I would want to ask you, and I'm sure it's going to take up a lot of time. But I want you to take a moment and share, how can the audience, how can they find you? Can you give them like your social handles or anything like that?
Sure. So I'm on Facebook at Patrice Buster, Buster, Patrice Buster on Facebook, Instagram, WN_Patrice. And business page is Commit to Fit _mind and body. And I'll comment that as well so that you guys can see it in the chat. But it's Commit #2 Fit _mind and body. So you can find me there, reach out to, feel free. I do love making myself accessible. That's one of the things for me as a coach, really show up. I know everyone gets busy, but at the end of the day, support and community is a really good foundation consistency. So through there, I do also have the Trainerize Fitness app that I'm on. So I'll be happy to join everyone on the fitness app as well, so that we can move collectively to get the culture fit, get the world fit.
Absolutely. I love that. Yes. And the app is amazing. I mean, we plugged into the app. I'm able to post my, water intake, pictures of my meals that I've had for the day. I mean, it's just awesome. And like I said, that accountability. So it's just been wonderful having you on the podcast today. Thank you so much for just taking the time out. I know you're so busy, but thank you for taking the time out to come and just have a chat with me. Like I said, I'm definitely going to have to bring you back because we have to do a part two for sure. We are definitely going to do a part two. I have to get
Sure.
you back because, yeah, this is great. And I just want to thank you. Thank you so much. But I want you all to hang on in
Thank
there
you.
with. You're welcome. Hang in there with me. I do have something else that I want to show you all. So if you've taken this time and you've been listening to us for these 30 minutes, give me another minute to share some exciting news that I have with you all. And I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you all on the next broadcast. So just give me just a moment. I want to share something great with you. Um, all right, so and I probably forgot to mention this at the beginning, but I am the founder and executive director of Finding You Sis. And in our community space, we are running a beautiful giveaway right now because I truly believe in giving back. That is always something that is within me. And so in this season of giving back, we're going to be giving out 3 Amazon gift cards. So you have an opportunity in 3 chances to win a $100 gift card, $50 gift card, or even a $25 gift card. All you have to do is scan that QR code. It's going to bring up a form for you to fill out, and you can be entered into the giveaway. Our winners will be announced December the 21st. So please make sure you tell a friend, share, share, share. And there's many entry options. So you can literally get as many options as you want. But it's now's the time. So you can, if you don't need the gift card for yourself, feel free to give it away. I just think this is the season of giving. So make sure you plug in with us and get the gift card. Good luck to everybody. All right. And lastly, before I let you go, make sure you plug in Her Way Unlocked, you all. We are under at Finding You Sis. Our podcast is listed under at Finding You Sis on YouTube. Make sure you hit that notification bell, subscribe, like, and as always, share our broadcast. Thank you all so much for being here and spending some time with me and Coach P. We love y'all so much and see you on the next broadcast.